Hello, coolers. Welcome back to Viva Barca, the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest as usual. We start with Dembele, as his agent have arrived Barcelona to restart renewal talks. We are going to be looking at that. Secondly, talking on some transfer news, Barcelona are currently keeping tabs on this 17-year-old Italian midfield wonderkid by name Hernandez. He plays for Benfica. We are going to be discussing on that. Thirdly, talking about this other transfer report claiming that Barcelona entered talks to sign soon-to-be free AC Milan defender Alessio Romagnoli. Then talking about another defender that Barca are considering is this Bayern Munich defender by name Lucas Hernandez. It has been reported that Barcelona dream of signing a 26-year-old centre-back. We're also going to be looking at that. So guys, as we get right into it in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't, if you're a supporter of FC Barcelona. And very importantly guys, I'll be really appreciative if you can support Viva Barca. At some point I plan going live, I plan showing myself, and I'll really need your support via the Super Thanks feature, a new feature from YouTube. If you can purchase a Super Thanks, I'll be really grateful for that. So guys, without much waste of time, let's get right into those stories. In a major new development, Moussa Sissoko, the agent of Ousmane Dembele, has arrived in Barcelona to hold talks over a new contract for the Frenchman, according to Sport. Dembele's current deal with Barca stands to expire in a couple of months, and talks over an extension have yet to yield the desired results. For the longest time, it seems like the 24-year-old would be allowed to leave on a free transfer in the summer after negotiations broke down towards the start of 2022. However, things have changed in recent months. Dembele has been performing admirably on the field, riding high on the faith and backing of manager Xavi Hernandez. His improvement and ability to impact games have led the club to reconsider their position on his future. Barca restarted negotiations with Dembele's agent last month when club director Alemany flew out to Morocco to speak with Sissoko about the contract. The meeting did not lead to any positive outcome, as the two parties remained far apart in their respective valuations over the contract. But it also showed that both Barcelona and the players' camp are not willing to close the doors on an extension just yet. On Tuesday, reports claimed that Barcelona were soon to meet the winger's representative again soon. Now it is being claimed that Sissoko has landed in Barcelona and will hold a meeting with Barcelona officials to restart negotiations over a new deal, with other clubs also intensifying contacts with the Frenchman's camp. The meeting could be decisive with regards to the winger's future at Barcelona beyond the ongoing campaign. It will be interesting to see if the two parties are capable of arriving at a compromise, or whether Dembele move on to another different club at the end of the season. Then on to the next story of discussion. Barcelona have enjoyed a lot of success by placing their faith in youth of late. Ansu Fati, Pedri, Ronald Araujo, Gavi and Eric Garcia have all become pivotal parts of the first team set up at the Camp Nou. So it does not come as a surprise that the club continued to score the planet for the next best young prospects to add to their roster. Barcelona already have deals in place for Emery Demi and Pablo Torre, both of whom will be joining the club in the summer transfer window. The teenage talents are held in the highest of regard in Turkey and Spain, respectively, and can grow into top players for Barcelona. But the Catalan Giants are far from done with their youth signings. Recent reports have indicated that they are keen on signing Brazilian prodigy Hendrik from Palmeiras, although he will arrive only after turning 18. Now a fresh report from Sport is claiming that Barcelona also have their eyes on Benfica's 17-year-old midfield hotshot Hernandez. Born in Brescia, Italy, the teenage prodigy spent the early parts of his youth career at Atalanta before making a switch to Benfica in 2020. The move has worked out well for Hernandez, who has developed rapidly in Portugal, becoming a key player for the club's youth and reserve side. Hernandez starred for Benfica in the recently concluded UEFA Youth League, helping the Portuguese club win the tournament with a 6-0 victory over RB Salzburg this past weekend. He was on target in the resounding win for the club in the final. Overall, this term, Hernandez has played 34 times across all competitions and teams, posting a return of 4 goals and an assist. Yet to make a first-team debut for Benfica, the 17-year-old Italian is attracting a lot of eyeballs from across Europe, with Barcelona among his admirers. Endor's current contract with Benfica runs until 2023. It remains to be seen if Barcelona attempt to sign him in the near future or decide to wait and continue monitoring the development before making a move. Then on to the next story of discussion. Barcelona currently have 6 centre-backs in their squad, out of which 2 are left-footed. The duo happens to be Lenglet and Umtiti, who have not impressed at all in their tenure at the Catalan capital. As such, it is not a surprise that they will likely be the first ones out the door this summer. Barcelona will want to, however, bring in a left-footed centre-back that can help the team in possession. In the last few days, it has been reported that Barcelona are working on a secret transfer for another centre-back. AS has relayed by Mundo Deportivo believe it is AC Milan's Alessio Romagnoli. The Milan captain becomes a free agent in the summer of 2022 and is apparently in talks with Barcelona over a move. Xavi and co are fans of the player who have been monitoring him for months. They believe him to Ronald Arago's partner in defense for years to come. This is not the first time Romagnoli's name has been associated with Barcelona. The club was reportedly looking at his signing for a while last year as well, but eventually decided to not pursue him, at least until he becomes a free agent. Romagnoli is not Milan's first choice centre-back, with Fikayo Tomori and Simon Kjær given the nod over him in defense. He has, however, played quite a few games covering for Kjær, who has been injured for 4 months now. In the 18 appearances he has racked up in the league, Romagnoli has scored a goal and kept 5 clean sheets. Then on to the final story of discussion. Barcelona's pursuit of another centre-back has hit the rails over the last few weeks, with reports suggesting that director Alemany will travel to Amsterdam to complete the signing of Lisandro Martinez. Up to now, there have not been any other names thrown into the mix. Recent reports have name-checked Bayern Munich's Lucas Hernandez as a centre-back Barcelona dream of signing. The report says that the club likes him for his ability to play both at centre-back and left-back, and that Lucas has fond memories of his time in La Liga with Atletico Madrid. The club is actively looking for both a left-footed centre-back and left-back, with Clement Lenglet and Samuel Umtiti linked with an exit this summer. With Lucas, they get a 2-in-1 deal without having to cover the salaries of 2 players. However, Bayern's asking price for the defender might throw the Blaugrana for a loop. The Frenchman is Bayern's most expensive signing ever, with the Bavarians having paid 80 million euros for him in the summer of 2019. Further, the confirmed exit of Niklas Süle, coupled with Dayo Upamecano's superb form, means Julian Nagelsmann could be left with just 2 centre-backs should Lucas leave as well. Barca and Bayern Munich have been going back and forth a lot in the last few months. The Catalans have been strongly linked with Robert Lewandowski, while the German champions have an eye out for Frenkie de Jong. Lucas's name was tossed in the hat as well, but reports suggested that Barcelona had given up on his pursuit, instead choosing Valencia's Jose Gaya to reinforce the left-back position. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you did enjoy the video, and also hope you did subscribe if you haven't. Please endeavor to do so you always stay in touch with the latest on FC Barcelona here on Viva Barca. Until next time, bye bye.